Virginia is essentially a free throw away from the national championship game.
The main vision and mission of the Contemplative Sciences Center is to promote student flourishing. And we describe student flourishing as a student's greatest potential in their well-being physically, mentally, socially, in their professional lives, academic lives, and in their larger civic lives. So when they go out in the world, how do they show up? And we see contemplation as a bridge to well-being and to flourishing.
You let him process this, you let him process his routine, step up to the line and execute.
The very first contemplative practice we do is learn how to take a deep breath. We have evidence scientifically that impacts the body in a positive way to be able to respond in the moment to that particular challenge or stressor.
This is your moment.
So you don't have to wait to take a deep breath when you have a bunch of pressure on you making that free throw shot in a game. You can do that as a habit in your daily life. See this as a type of practice that can be done in formal settings. We teach formal ways in which to breathe, for example, with awareness. Formal ways in to recognize our emotions in practices that can be done in 10 minutes, a couple times a week. And also informal ways. So how do we catch ourselves in the moment?
I think that there's a lot of opportunities at the university that student athletes have yet been able to realize, and our goal is to help give them more access to all of those opportunities. So our collaboration with Contemplative Sciences has allowed us to be really intentional and ground our practice in both theory and best practice. So that student athletes are taking classes that help propel them towards their own interests, their own values, their own life goals. We're integrating a lot more reflective experiences and opportunities so that students can really dig deep and figure out more about themselves. The student wellness and the student experience is the motivating factor for everything that we're doing.
It really made me think. It made me put myself in situations and think about how I can use these terms that we're being taught, resilience, diversity. It really made me think on how I can use these terms to make myself a better athlete. Mindfulness is very important because it is important to just be in the moment. You not think about your mistakes you made a few minutes ago, not think about what mistakes you could make in the future. Really focus on your skill, your technique. Your mental game is almost, if not more important than your physical game.
For me, it was just, I had a very result-oriented mindset, both in school and tennis before coming here. This class really helped me value the process instead of the result. When I brought that perspective to the classroom or to the court, I always felt like I would focus on what was important, my energy level, my effort, how I treated my teammates, how I treated my coaches. I took that focus on if I get the A or if I get the W on the court, and more, did I do this as well as I possibly could?
Definitely as a first year, it was hard to take everything in. There was too much to think about at times. Being able to sit down and really think about things and to have a little bit of peace when it comes to meditating was really helpful. I was able to really put it into my own life. There's a lot of different aspects to the class that I felt could help the team out. The more we bond as a team, the better we play. For my project, I really wanted to just show everybody that we all come from the same experiences as football players and student athletes, and we all go through the same struggles. And so I really wanted everybody to see that we're not all different. Having everybody read my blog and the different things that I wrote kind of helped the team to understand each other from the perspective of those that I interviewed. I definitely saw a difference between communication and having fun and getting to know each other. Definitely on the football field, but even off the football field. When I leave Virginia, I want to make it a better place than what it was before. And not only that, but to leave my mark so that I won't be forgotten at this place. To make that impact, it has to be more than football. This course helped me make my first step to finding out what I can do to make that step, make that impact.